I'm going to tell you about my experience with the Dodo, and I think that's how you pronounce it, D-O-D-O, Dodo ceramic curling wand. It's actually a 5-in-1 curling wand, so you get 5 different attachments that go on the base that plugs into the wall. So this is actually my first curling wand. I've used flat irons and I've used curling irons, and this is my first curling wand. And for those of you who don't know, curling wand is a lot like a curling iron, except for there's no clip, you know, that folds down on your hair. So what you do is, and this isn't, I just had this on, it's still warm, but not quite hot enough to curl hair. But you take your hair and you wrap it around and then you hold it, and then that's what creates the curls, hence the glove. This glove comes with it. It's a very thin glove and I wasn't sure that it was gonna work, but it did. I could feel the heat through it though, definitely. This isn't something like it's like on high and then I would like just hold my hand on it, because that would get uncomfortable. But when you have your hair wrapped around it and you're just holding it for a few seconds, it works. So, and this glove is a little bit big this way. There's like an extra, I don't know, inch of space on each finger, but I have kind of short fingers. But it fits my hand just fine, so probably it'll fit your hand too, I don't know. Anyway, it comes with just the one, because you hold the unit with your one hand and you hold the hair with the other, so that's how it works. So I'll just put it back on for demonstration purposes. So the cord, it's a swivel cord, and the cord is long, which is important for me. I really like to have a longer cord. And this cord is 98 inches long, which is the longest cord by far of any of my curling irons, flat irons. This one wins hands down. It has 2 settings. It's got an off setting, 1 and a 2. So I just always put it on the hottest setting. And then there'll be an LED indicator light that when it's turned on. So right now I have it on the thinnest brush, and the thinnest barrel, and I did this side of my hair with the thin barrel so you can see what that is like, fairly curly. This side, which you see is barely curly at all, it's just loose, I use this fat one, and this is the biggest one. So I did both sides of my hair with the smallest and the thickest, so you can see the contrast between the two. I was really impressed with the thin one. I don't necessarily wear my hair this curly, but I don't know, it did a good job, and I liked the curl. Looks really natural, more natural than with a curling iron, and probably it's because it's tapered like this. And so when you're wrapping it, you're wrapping the fat end on this side and then all the way up to your thin ends on this side, if that makes sense. This was my first time using one, so there's a learning curve, but I was able to figure it out within a few minutes. So to change barrels, or yeah, I guess that's what you call them, you should probably unplug the unit first, and then there's 2 buttons on either side, and you press them and then you pull. So press and pull, and you see that's what they look like. So the barrels can go on, so they can only go on in one way. There's kind of like 3 prongs and 3 prongs, and you just line them up, and there, it's good to go until you press the buttons and release like that. So they're not going to fall off. Obviously it takes a little bit of force to get these off, but this is a neat set. As I said, I've never had one before, but I'm pretty sold on how well it works, and I love that it comes with so many different barrels. if I hadn't have known any better, I probably would have just selected a wand that has a straight barrel like this, because I wouldn't have been quite sure what to do with that. But I'm kind of a fan of the tapered. This one, it would appear, also comes with other types of barrels. These are not in the box right here, these specialty ones, but if you wanted to purchase them separately, I think that it's indicating that you could. So that's kind of neat. Now I'm kind of curious what these would do or how these would look. But it heats up just as fast as any of my curling irons or my flat irons do. No problems there. As I said, the cord is super long, which I love. Comes with a glove. If you lose the glove, you're gonna have to, I guess you could probably use maybe a winter glove. I don't know. I don't think this one is made of any special material. But don't lose the glove, because it's kind of crucial to the operation of it. Yeah, that's about all there is to say about it.